everyone, so I thought I would show you my primers and powders collection. This is my drawer that I keep all my powders in, all my primers. So I thought we'd start off with my primers first. Ooh. So I'll start at the back here from this corner, which looks like this. So I have the XX Revolution Cloud Complexion Primer. This is one of my all-time favourites. I really do love this, and the smell of this just smells like coconut. It generally looks like a cloud. So when you open it, it looks like this. It's so good. As you can see, I've used half of it now. I do love that, and it makes your skin look amazing. Going into the next primer, which I haven't really used, to be honest, but I love the packaging. As you can see me in the background. Hello. It is the XX Revolution Hydra Quench, and I know this has aloe vera in it. I haven't used this. I know it looks like jelly and doesn't really move, it's in there. Yeah, I need to use this more on my channel, but I've heard really good things. I know Meg Elizabeth really likes this primer. And then going into my next one, it is the XX Revolution Cloud Complexion Primer. I actually included this in my 2020 favourites. It is so good. It makes your skin look like perfect. There's no pores in there. There is the Face Freeze. It looks like this. It's bright yellow. It smells really weird. I can't figure out the smell. It smells like flowers, but I do really like this. To be honest, I like all the Revolution XX ones. It's really good. I love the packaging. And then lastly, from that collection, I have the Youth Juice one, which looks like this. Again, I don't think I've used this. I need to use these a bit more. It looks like this. I know this is a one that has shimmers in it, which I know a lot of people might not like, but I love that sort of thing. So that's the next one in there. The next one I have, you guys will know I absolutely love this. It is the Revolution Illuminate and Glow. I have two of them. So I have champagne and I also have gold. I love these. They really do bring out a nice luminous look onto your face. The next one is a bit of a bougie product, but I do really like it. It is the Pure Canvas Primer by Laura Mercier. I love this. It looks like this, and then it's just like a pore filling primer, really. Doesn't go into anything, but it does really blur your pores. The next one, it is the Primark Strobing Highlighting Cream, as we go into this next bundle. I haven't used this in a while, but I remember I must have liked it because I did a declutter a few months back and this didn't go, so I need to use this more. I just completely forget about it. The next one I have is the Body Shop Skin Defense Multi-Protection Lotion. It has SPF 50 in it, so I'll use this more when it's sunny outside. And I put it in there just to remind myself that I need to use it. I also have the MAC Strobe Cream in the pink one. I love this. I think I've gone through quite a number of tubes of this. There's not a lot left. I am planning to do a full face of MAC soon, so I'll definitely use that. I have the Makeup Obsession All Ablaze. I haven't actually used this. How bad is that? It's still not being used. But I'm sure I like it if it's just a pore filling primer. So that's the next one. And then I have the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Makeup Primer. It says it smooths, resurfaces, brightens, mattifies and protects. I think I did quite like this again because I did a declutter a few months ago and I didn't get rid of it, so I must have liked it. I have an XX Revolution primer here, which is the Hydra FX one, the Hydra Fix. I know I loved this when I used it. I know I really do like this. I need to pick up some more of their XX Revolution primers because I seem to really like all of them. And then I also have the Revolution Pore Blur. I know I like this. This is for more days when I want a matte look rather than a dewy look, because I find when I use this I can't use a dewy foundation. It messes everything up. This is almost gone, but this is just a moisturising cream if I don't have one on me, or I haven't placed any moisturiser on. I use this quite a lot. It is I'm not even going to pronounce that, but you guys can see there. It's just the moisturising cream. I also have here the I Heart Revolution Coconut Dream Hydrating Primer. I do really like this, however, it does leave some sort of like white bubbles on my face, so I need to really play around with this more. I do like the smell and I think that's why I'm keeping it. I've lost the cap on this. I have no idea where it's gone. I use this most like for everyday looks. It is the Hydra Matte Primer by Revolution Pro. I do really like this, however, it doesn't keep you matte, and I don't know, I've got like a love-hate. Some days I really like it and some days I don't. I don't think I'd repurchase this, but I do want to finish it up. I also have the Touch in Sol Feel Like Honeymoon Skin Base. I've used it, but not a lot. I can't remember if I liked this or not. I need to use this a bit more to say whether I like it. I love this. As you can see, it's almost gone. I would repurchase this. This is a No Problem Primer by Touch in Sol. I love this. I've lost the cap again, but I do love this for blurring your pores. I highly recommend this to anyone who has got like quite a lot of pores that they need to be filled. I think it's a very good primer. I also have the W7 Princess Potion Complexion Booster and Primer. I do love this for the smell. It smells amazing. Whether it does anything, I'm not sure. But I do really like it for the smell. It smells like fresh fruit and I love that. I just found this when I tidied up this collection to film. It is the MAC Prep and Prime. It is the stick, Pore Refiner stick. I need to use this. So when I do like my full face of MAC, we can test this out to see whether I like it again. And then I also have the Pollution Solution Daily Skin Starter. I can't remember if I've worn this a lot. I feel like it's quite heavy, so maybe I've not used this a lot. But it's from Primark. It was the Alex Steinman collection. And then I have the Huda Beauty new primer that she came out with, the Water Jelly Moisturising one. I love this. Absolutely love this with the stick foundation. I would repurchase this even though it is a bit more on the expensive side. I also have the Glass Skin Primer. On these days, I would definitely use this on a day where I'm more dry. I probably wouldn't wear this for like a long wear. Maybe if I was just popping out to like go for food or something like this, I wouldn't use this for a day where I'm expecting my makeup to like remain matte or maybe not as oily all day because I have combination skin. And then I also have my two XX Revolution Gold Crush palette, gold collection ones. This is the pink and gold elixir primers. I need to play around with these a bit more, see whether I like them. I did do a look using the Gold Crush palette and I did use one of them, so I need to play around with them a bit more. So now just going into the back, which I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Yeah, so in the back I have obviously the RCMA one. They definitely need to get new packaging, but you guys can tell I've definitely used a lot of this. I really do like it. Put them at the back. And then I have my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. As you can see, I do really like this. I'll continue to repurchase this. It's a good everyday powder. And then I have my MAC Studio Fix. This is the best powder, face powder for me. As you can see, I've really gone ham on that. And I get that in the shade NC15. I love this powder. And then I also have this, which I haven't really used, but I really should. It is the Mineralized Foundation powder. Yeah, I really need to use this mineral foundation. I seen Lizzie in her collection, she had one or something to do with that, or in her what I got for Christmas, and she said she needed to use that, so I definitely need to try a mineral foundation. So this is in the shade Light Plus. And then just behind there I have the Revolution Lace powder. And then I have, by the way, I do really like this. I just don't like the packaging. Again, same with the RCMA one. It's just a nightmare. So then I have a Kiko one, which looks like this. It is the Kiko Radiant Fusion Baked Powder. I think this is a bit too dark for me, because every time I use it, I come out like quite a different colour than normal. So it is in the shade 04. And then over here I have the Beauty Bakery setting powder in the shade Translucent. I love this. I feel like this is such an underrated powder, but I do really love this. I think it's such a nice powder. Yeah, I'll open it up. It looks like this. I don't know why, but I hate these packaging for powders. I don't know like how better they're meant to do it, but it just annoys me because I feel like it gets everywhere. But I love this one of my favourites. And then I have another MAC Studio Fix. I think this is a different shade. Yeah, this is a different one, NC30, so it's a bit darker. So I would probably do my under eyes with that and then set the rest of my face with this. As you can see, I really do love them. And then I have my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter powder. I love this. I recently fell in love with this, recently bought it, but I would definitely repurchase this over and over again. And if it wasn't so expensive, I would probably use this for an everyday look that I do when I do leave the house, which isn't very often at the moment. And then this is probably my favourite drugstore one, which is the I Heart Revolution Coconut powder. I think this is such a nice powder. I love the puff, actually. Not a lot of people love the puff, but I think it's lovely, and it really does help to set the rest of your face. So definitely, if you guys haven't gotten this powder, I would definitely recommend getting this. And then I'm not really sure when I bought this because it's a complete wrong shade and I try to get away with it, but it just doesn't work. It is the Beauty Bakery setting powder in yellow. I haven't really used it too much because it's obviously very yellow, and that's not the right colour for me, but I will figure out how to use this at some point. So I'm just going to put everything back. So yeah, that was my powders and my primers. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Obviously, if you have, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment if you have any of these products. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.